Shoulder tackle. Lariat.
Drop.
You are now watching the No Cell Roundtable. Here are your hosts, Joe Monroe and Chris Sack.
He's muted.
Joe is on mute, so welcome to the show. Go ahead, Joe.
One more technical difficulty tonight. I'm going to throw everything up. Jesus. Happy Friday, folks. Welcome to the No Cell Roundtable. This may be the very last one on WSN, but hope y'all are having a great Friday. As with me, as always, we have the Wizard CZ, my co-host, and I guess my third unspoken co-host is it's Rob. Rob.
I'm Urkel.
It's Rob. And with us tonight, we have my good friend James Harris. James, welcome, brother. How you doing?
All right. Thanks for having me tonight.
And the Canadian himself, Till 510. Tan, how you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good. We're on a 23-minute tape delay tonight. 23-minute tape delay here on WSN, and you call this guy host.
Well, fuck.
That's because Joe had a nip slip early on.
Yeah, we didn't have that.
Wasn't on camera, unfortunately.
And our favorite Canadian, Sam. Sam, what's going on, guys?
Guys, what's happening? What's happening? Happy Friday. Here we go. The weekend is in effect.
Yeah. I really wish this episode was on better terms. Tonight, we're going to talk about none other than Sabu. Now, Sabu, as we all know, was very influential to the sport of professional wrestling. Not only in ECW, not only in WWE, not only in TNA, but everywhere. First question I have for everybody: what comes to mind when you hear Sabu?
Homicidal, suicidal, genocidal, madman.
Steel
First
chairs.
thoughts.
Hardcore legend.
Steel chairs.
Chic. Just, yeah. Chic.
Innovator, trouble. That's exactly what I think. I think we discussed it a little bit. Tam, you was on the ECW month last year. We talked quite a bit about Sabu, and I think me and you at the time agreed that Sabu was way ahead of his time. He could have.
I've got some matches on the list to talk about tonight that will definitely make you think, damn, I can't believe that happened in 1993 or 1992.
Exactly. And, man, this is. Well, let's get into it. A lot of people don't know. Well, actually, if you're living under a rock, you probably already know this. But he was the nephew of the original Sheik. And just the original Sheik himself was hardcore as it is. I mean, for crying out loud, the guy was throwing fireballs and hitting people with picks for a living, and ran his own territory in Detroit, out of all places. So that's all you need to know about the Sheik. Then he ended up training Sabu, which Sabu, I think, went under his real name at first, didn't he? Is what I read. He went under his shoot name. Then he went under Sabu, the Elephant Boy, which was something that his uncle gave to him. Then he went over as Sabu. What was it? God Almighty! I had it in my notes. And eventually, he just shortened the name to Sabu. But while he was Sabu, the Elephant Boy in Japan, we talked briefly about this. He tagged with his uncle. And let's talk about the fireman, shall we?
Well, like I said before we started the show, I actually watched that match on my FMW tapes yesterday in preparation for the show, and I legitimately can't believe that it's real. Like every time I watch it, I'm always shocked at what I'm seeing.
Right. I mean, common sense would say we got what they had two by fours soaked in kerosene on each side.
Pretty much the entire ring was just engulfed in flames at a certain point of the match.
Did they not stop and think, hey, maybe this ring may go up in flames instead of die down?
Sabu didn't care, and I can promise you the Sheik didn't care. They loved it. Onita didn't care, and I think Onita's partner was Tarzan Goto, if I'm not mistaken, and he definitely didn't care either. 4 guys who literally couldn't give a fuck. Sorry, don't know if I can drop that word here, but it's a Sabu special. So
Tanner, it's late. I don't give a fuck.
It's late night. Fuck. Here we go. We're good.
Yeah, I just watched the match like a handful of last week, I believe, but this one was like a special, like they for like a shoot interview or whatever. But Sabu and Chris Candido were doing commentary over it basically, and Candido is just asking questions the only way Chris Candido could, just all like hopped up like I can't believe how many 2x4s you got there in the ring. It's no, that fire's not dying down. The fire's even just getting bigger. It's getting bigger, and just kind of going on. And the best part of it was like at the end when like basically like they had to like drag Sheik out because he was like asphyxiating, and Sabu was like he's also on fire, and he got mad because I poured water on him. But the police got involved, and it was a really big news